Hello again, this is Nick Roach. We're outside again, sunny evening. Might be some flies flying around attracted by the light, so hopefully they'll be okay. This little talk I'm going to speak about watering down enlightenment. Watering down enlightenment. Excuse me, just to have something to eat. Okay. If you read the traditional Eastern teachings of enlightenment, the old Eastern gurus, masters, teachers, prophets, sages, they talk about enlightenment being the realization of one, and you become that. You become the one. And there was even talk, at least one of them claimed there were 5 enlightened people on the planet at any one time. Only 5. I don't believe that for a second, but I'm just saying that was it was very, very rare. Very rare. But here we are in 2018, and of course we're in an advanced society. Everybody wants everything now. Fast food, fast internet, fast cars. It's a consumer society where we get credit as a matter of course. Everything happens now and fast. And then we have people who are interested in the subject of spiritual enlightenment, and they read these old teachings, and they read that it's to become, realize the one mind, the one being, the one consciousness behind all things, and they go, oh, I can't do that. Surely they don't mean that. That's impossible. That'll take too long, if ever. I can't do that. I don't know anybody who's done that. No, no, no. Let's make enlightenment more achievable. Let's still use the name enlightenment, because people think a lot of that, but let's credit it something else. Let's say enlightenment is not to be at one with everything. It's to say you know everything is one. That's enlightenment. Or to have an insight that everything is one. Or to have an experience that everything is one. Or to have read lots of books about everything being one. That'll do. I'll call that enlightenment. And I'll go in the groups and forums and I'll tell other people I'm enlightened. And they've all done the same thing, because they all want to be enlightened too. So they say, yes, that happened to me. I know everything is one as well. So that means I'm enlightened. And they'll pat each other on the back. Yes, we're all enlightened. Because we all know that everything is one. Then someone like me comes along and says, yes, everything is one. Enlightenment is to be it. Be the one, the only one. For one's own experience to be the entirety, and for one to be the embodiment of this place. Oh, no, 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 you can't say that. You can't say that. You can't say that you are the one being. Ultimately everything is one, but you're not allowed to say that you are it. And it reminds me a lot of the stories of Jesus Christ. I and my Father are one. Be still and know that I am God. I am in my Father, Him in me, and I in you. It's in you. The one being. You can realise it, become God realised, Christ consciousness. It's that space that you are, you realise. That's too much, you see, because the vast majority of the people on these groups and forums claiming to be enlightened couldn't do that anymore. Couldn't say it. Couldn't use the word. So it's easier if they all club together and deny completely the possibility of someone becoming it. Becoming the state as the traditions taught. The old Eastern masters, the state they talked about, they all say, well, they didn't mean that. They were either mad or they didn't really mean it literally. They were just making a point that everything is one. You can't really be the one. Why not? Everything is one. And you are here. Now, if you feel inside your body, you know you are here. You are it. And to suggest that everything is one, but say you're not it, is just nonsense. Such nonsense. And yet that's what's happened. Spiritual enlightenment is now, the term has been taken over by people who want to be enlightened. So I've recently started throwing in the term God realization, which knocks them off a bit because they don't know what that is. It doesn't make sense to them because they haven't realized God, the one being within themselves. That's the one being within all things, as per the Bhagavad Gita, the Hindu equivalent of the Bible. You realize the supreme personality within oneself that exists within all living things. You realize that, become that supreme personality, the one. But it's easier for them to deny it, say it's not possible, say these masters didn't mean it, and when I say, well, it's happened here, but it can't have done. That's impossible, because we're still separate. Look, yes, physically we're separate, but you realise and become God realised while you're alive. Oh no, you can't do that. Well, that's enlightenment. No, it's not. Enlightenment is just to know everything is one. It's a shame, because it's lost its meaning because people are so keen to say they're enlightened. They have no interest in knowing what it really is. Because if they wanted to know what it really is, they'd have to admit that they're not actually enlightened, and they don't want to do that because they want so much to be able to claim to be enlightened. So much. There's one being here. Enlightenment is to realise that and become it, and eventually you, the being you are, the one being now, is all that's here, and everything exists within the being, because that's what this is. Thank you.